In this short video, I'm going to show you how to automate 99% of your content workflow and how to automate the publishing of that content to multiple social media platforms like Instagram Reels and TikTok and LinkedIn, just so you don't lose your mind. Let's do this. So everything obviously starts off with planning, and I'm using Airtable to manage the majority of the workflow from planning to publishing. But this is pretty straightforward. This is just where I review the various ideas that I've had. I have a simple form here where I can drop in these content ideas, and I can also put this on my phone in case I'm out and about and I have a great idea. Those all filter back into the inbox, and I can apply the proper content type to that type of idea and plan the recording and the publish date. And I can also manage that workflow through columns like recording, post-production, quality control, and then finally closing that content. The planning part is all pretty straightforward. Where the real magic happens starts on the content tab, where I have an inbox for all incoming content. All video content ends up coming into my Google Drive in the inbox. I just drag and drop videos and drop them in here. And then from there, I can assign what type of content it is. In this case, you can see here, I'm going to make this a YouTube video. I can assign a publish date, and I can also apply a playbook, which is really what is the workflow of that content going to go through. So for instance, my YouTube videos will end up getting published. I'll create a text post. I'll create a newsletter email. I'll create a YouTube community post. I'll also create a YouTube video and I'll turn it into a square. And I'll also post it to Hacker News. So using these playbooks, I can define specific workflows for each different type of content. Then using the title view here, I can make sure to apply the right titles to all my content. I can also tag my content for when I'm talking about content operations or short form video content or entrepreneurial content. And because I store every single piece of content that I create in this system with a unique ID, what the tags let me do is go back to old content and search that either by title or tag so that I can always recycle that content. By the way, if you like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing an entire series on content automation to different platforms, all kinds of crazy cool stuff that you can do with automation. And of course, I can always see what content is in progress, all of the media or the design or the copy. If I click into the media here, I can see the status of all the content. I've even integrated this system into Frame.io. So if I click the review media button, when you get to this screen, you'll see that it's linked to those unique IDs that I told you about before. I can play the video from beginning to end.
One of the easiest ways to create good content
If I see a mistake, I can come over here and circle that mistake and leave a comment. I can send that, and my editor will be able to see that on that very spot and will be able to fix it. When the editor is done, they can come up here and select the status. They can move this to needs review, and then you'll notice this updates in my system here too. We can go back and forth until that is completed and done. They also have easy access to all the editor guidelines. Everything that they need in order to do the job is easily accessible to the video editors. And then depending on those playbooks that we talked about before, where you can define the custom workflow, all the content will be scheduled out to the various platforms like LinkedIn, YouTube Community, TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, YouTube, Hacker News, wherever you want to publish content, even your website, your email list. And then I developed the automations that allow you to automatically publish this content to various social media platforms. I can upload directly to YouTube. I can automatically post to Twitter and to LinkedIn, even platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels. The way you upload content to various platforms does vary. For YouTube, I can just use Zapier and I can auto upload right into YouTube. But for places like LinkedIn and TikTok, I'm integrating with custom APIs and some code that I have to write directly into Airtable. I'll talk a little bit more about analytics on a different video, so make sure to like and subscribe if you're interested in hearing more about that. But I'm also able to download analytics from all the various social media platforms and get access to my views and my likes and the number of comments, the number of shares. And then I'm actually able to compare how the same post performs across different marketing channels. So there you go. That's how I automate my entire content marketing workflow from beginning to end. If you found this video valuable, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and it shows me what type of content that you like for me to create. Other than that, I will see you on the next video.